All right. Are you guys ready to move on to talking about our most anticipated games for the rest of 2020? All right. So before we do that, I just wanted to run down some games that I thought I would mention just in case y'all forgot. It's not everything, but I know what our preferences are and what the big games are and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and mention those. So we have Mario Kart Live Home Circuit, Trails of Cold Steel 4, Watch Dogs Legion, The Dark Pictures Anthology Little Hope, Bright Memory, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, DMC5 Special Edition, Sakura of Rice and Ruin. That's mine. That's mine. I put on there. Shout out. Um, Demon Souls, Godfall, Miles Morales, The Pathless, Sackboy: A Big Adventure, Call of Duty Cold War, Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory, Cyberpunk 2077, Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, Immortals Phoenix Rising, The Medium, and then I put Bugsnax on there. Just I don't know, maybe we're interested in that or not. So let that ruminate in your mind. I don't know if that changes up your most anticipated games, but I guess I'll go first, and I'll let y'all go next.
All right.
All right, all right. So my most anticipated game, hands down, is gonna be Spider-Man Miles Morales. I'm pretty sure that's not a surprise to y'all.
What? Really?
What? Ray is Spider-Man? What? The guy who begged his parents to buy him consoles back in the day for a Spider-Man game?
For,
What?
for a licensed Spider-Man game?
For a licensed Spider-Man game? Bruh. But yeah, man, launch title with the PS5, really hype. Um, Camouflage, all of Miles' new abilities, Miles' own story that I've only really experienced in the comics and a little bit in Spider-Man PS4. Ah man, and the movie too. He's getting all over the place, which is so nice. And
Yeah.
oh man, it just looks so good. It looks so good. Everything from Spider-Man PS4 coming over into Miles's game and just all the enhancements they thought of in the meantime and all the technical enhancements the PS5 is going to give us. Oh man, it's gonna be so good. I feel like it's gonna be a 10. I really do.
Awesome.
We'll see, we'll see. But I have the utmost confidence in Insomniac that they'll deliver. And I guess this is more of a low-key game that not a lot of attention is getting brought to, but the Pathless.
Yeah.
So the Pathless looks really nice, man. I looked at the demo that they were showing off. I don't know where it was, but it looks like they're blending. It looks like they're blending like free traversal and like open-ended sandboxes. And I don't know how big the sandbox is going to be, but the traversal looks fun. I really like the art style. The movement looks fluid. The boss fights, they look really colorful and imposing. And it looks like you're moving at a high speed, which is something that panders to me. So
Right. I think it was shown in the state of play, one of the state of plays. Um, but yeah, I agree. It looks really. I think the first time they showed it was back in I want to say 20,
I want to say
2018.
18. I want to say 18. I feel like I've been waiting for it for a while.
Yeah, maybe 20. Yeah, but it wasn't the Game Awards, right? 2018, I think.
Yeah, don't quote us
Or
on
it
it,
could
but
have been.
that's what
Yeah,
we think.
it could have been even like back more back, 2017 maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember seeing that game. It looks really cool. Like the whole like animation, the art style of that game. To me, it's like it's really pretty. It uses like a lot of dark colors, but I don't know, for some reason it's nice. Um, and yeah,
Hmm.
like when they showed off the demo for some of the gameplay, it does include a lot of puzzles. And being a Zelda fan, I like those types of things in games, in adventure games. So it's really
Right.
cool. And and I think it's coming out for the PlayStations and PC, right?
I'm not sure about the release. I mean, I can double check for you, but I'm sure you're right.
But yeah, I was hoping maybe for like a Switch release, but it is what it is. But yeah, it definitely looks really cool.
Yeah. Man, the PS5 is gonna spoil me, man. I'm not even gonna think about getting third party games on the Switch if I don't have to.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah, so it's gonna be PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5. Uh, wait, mobile phones? iOS? Windows?
Oh, really?
What the heck? For real? Okay, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, iOS, tvOS, Mac, and Microsoft Windows. iOS. Yeah, wow. Okay.
Interesting.
Okay. Interesting, interesting. But yeah, shout out to that one. Um, I'm just gonna actually I'm gonna shout out Immortals Phoenix Rising,
Hmm.
cause that one got a lot of good press, a lot of good attention from outlets that got their hands on it, and it showed well to me. It looks fun. The different weapons, your avatar looks fun too. Like, I don't know. I feel like that art style is is done well, and I don't know. I just feel like it's cartoony Assassin's Creed, and I'm in for cartoony Assassin's Creed basically. Just to boil down my opinion about it.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. So shout out to that one. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, you're not getting a shout out. I'm sorry. You have not convinced me. Okay. All right, I'm done.
Okay, so
You just
um,
had to get that jab in, huh?
Yeah, I got that jab in.
uh, for me, like the most anticipated game uh,
You anticipate.
no, that's coming out, for the remaining of the year. It's Age of Calamity, no surprise there as well. Uh, Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, to be exact.
Okay. For sure, for
Uh,
sure.
I'm a huge fan of Breath of the Wild. Uh, 10 out of 10 game. Um, but and I don't know, like having that opportunity to check out more of the story, revolving the Calamity and the Link, Zelda, and the Guardians.
Uh-huh.
It's really, uh, I mean, it's something that I wanted back when Breath of the Wild came out, and a lot of people also has been asking for to see that story before the destruction of Hyrule. So having the opportunity to do that in this game, it's really cool. And I mean, since it's a Hyrule Warriors, I mean, it's gonna give you that style of gameplay where you just kill enemies. Um, so I think it fits perfectly. It looks pretty. It looks like a Breath of the Wild game,
Hmm.
like it's running on the same engine probably. But I'm really looking forward to that game. Um, so yeah, that's like the most anticipated. And I'll just say my top three, I guess.
Okay.
Um, After that, Age of Calamity, I'd say, uh, oh man, I'm blanking. Yeah, Spider-Man. I was gonna say Spider-Man too.
Okay, okay,
Uh,
okay.
I wasn't. I never got the chance to play the first Spider-Man. And once they announced that the Ultimate Edition of Spider-Man for the PS5, Spider-Man Miles Morales, it said that it was going to include the first game. And
Yeah.
it, to me, that's like perfect for me, because I've never played the first game, and I
You've
get to
never
play this.
swung around as Spider-Man ever. You
No,
fool.
I know, I'm missing out. But I'm gonna get the chance. I mean, if I get a PS5, this for the remaining of the year. But hopefully I do, and hopefully I'm able to play Spider-Man and Spider-Man Morales back to back, and
Yeah.
just get that experience.
Oh
Finally
man, you're
get
gonna
that
have
experience.
a fire experience. Oh
Yeah,
man, that's
yeah.
crazy.
Um, so yeah, I'm really looking forward to that, and I mean, you uh, that game just gets a lot of praise, so I'm sure it's gonna be a great experience.
Yeah.
And Miles Morales looks it's really good. in the PS5. And then for
True.
number three, um, rounding off my top three,
True.
uh, I was thinking of Pikmin 3.
I forgot about listing Pikmin, dude. I had all the intentions put on the list. Feel kind of bad.
Yeah, I remember you mentioned it like last night too. Um, but yeah, Pikmin 3, I think it's an excellent game. It's one of the most beautiful games in the Wii U from the Wii U. It's really pretty. It runs well and it's really entertaining. It's my first Pikmin, the only Pikmin I played, and that opened up uh, like my interest towards that franchise. And I think it's a really good game. Not everyone's cup of tea, but
Hmm.
it's such a it's such a nice game. I don't know. It's a very well. It can be pretty. It's relaxing, but it can be pretty tough.
Right.
Uh, and like Jose mentioned earlier, there's a lot of strategy. There's a lot of uh, um, planning out how you're gonna get all the food or the items and so on, and so you don't waste um, the juice for every day.
Oh, you can't
Uh,
waste that juice, man.
yeah, you can't waste that juice.
Nope.
But yeah, I mean, it's a game that like I want to go back to. I never realized how much we need Pikmin in our lives, but having that opportunity to play that again, it's really cool, and I'm really looking forward to it. And just really like a quick shout out to Phoenix Rising, like you said. That's another game. I wasn't even thinking about it until you mentioned it. But yeah, that game looks interesting. The whole Greek mythology
Hmm.
aspect to it, it's what interests me a lot. Um, the art style, I think I preferred the art style before it. The first when they first showed off the game
Yeah.
when it was
Yeah.
called Myths and Monsters, I think that I prefer that style more.
Sure.
But
Yeah.
either way, like the art style right now that they went with, it's really cool as well. And I don't know, again, it's a lot of people compare it to Breath of the Wild, or it has a lot of aspects of Breath of the Wild. And like I said, I'm a huge fan of Breath of the Wild, so
True.
having Greek Assassin's Creed Breath of the Wild, uh, I think it's really cool. It's a really cool idea.
Heck yeah.
So shout out, shout out to them. And again, sorry, just a really quick shout out to
Sure.
Demon Souls. Um,
Ah, right.
I never
Right.
played I never played the Souls games, but when they showed off that game, the little demo gameplay in the last PlayStation presentation,
Hmm.
I don't know, that game is really beautiful. It looks really really nice. So I
It
don't know,
does.
it's
It
something that
does.
I'm like I have my eye on it. But so yeah, just a really quick shout out to that game as well.
All right. Some good picks.
Up to you, Jose.
Okay, so I mean, my list is kind of similar to Luis's, just because we have similar tastes. So yeah, my most anticipated game uh, is Warriors, um, Age of Calamity. And I mean, obviously, what Luis said, pretty much, I share. Um, the just Zelda in general, is one of my favorite franchises. So obviously, getting another game, um, is really exciting. Also, the Hyrule Warriors, we have the definitive edition on the Switch, and it's a really fun game. I think the replayability of that game is crazy. I don't, we haven't 100% it either, so it's still there uncompleted. But
Yo, you guys 100% games pretty quickly too. That's a lot of content, it seems like.
it is. It's a lot of content.
Yeah.
Um, like even after you pass like the main story, like there's a lot of missions and um, unlockables and things like that. But yeah, so you combine that with Breath of the Wild, you know, it's a pretty exciting game. Um, and I think why like a lot of people or why I am so hyped for that game is because we rarely get any like sequels or prequels in the Legend of Zelda franchises. I think the only time we've ever even gotten like a direct sequel where like it's the same Link or the same timeline is Ocarina of Time Majora's Mask. And even then, that's kind of up in the air because we don't even know if Majora's Mask is, like in the same realm. But yeah, this is it's exciting to see Legend of Zelda get um kind of explore that, and build upon like uh, what's the word? An incarnation of Link. Um,
Hmm.
and we get to experience the prequel to Breath of the Wild, as well as the sequel, a direct sequel to Breath of the Wild, which is crazy to me. Um, so it's really exciting. Um,
All right,
and
cool.
also Pikmin, of course, it's up there. I've already played that game, but being able to revisit it, since it was released on the Wii U, I feel like it didn't. We didn't get to enjoy it as much, only because our pad stopped working after a while, and so it pretty much made the Wii U unusable. Um, and like I mentioned in the beginning of the podcast, I already played the demo, so it's a really nice refresher. Really excited to get back into it. And then for my third pick, obviously Pokemon for me. I don't think you mentioned that either.
Pokemon,
Yeah, that's right.
the
Um,
DLC,
yep. Uh, very
bruh,
excited.
that's cheat. Okay, all right, I'll let it slide.
Well, I mean, I guess it's DLC. You're right. You're right. It's not a new game. Um,
I'll let it slide, Jose. I'll let it slide. You can have it.
but yeah, we'll see what that brings.
I'm like
Obviously, I'm the
Pokemon
biggest.
Snap. Is that coming out this year?
I don't think so. I don't think they have a release date for that yet.
Okay,
Um, but it most likely will come out next year.
okay,
Well, actually, I don't know. I don't want to say anything because it's Pokemon. But but yeah, those are pretty much my only picks.
okay.
We'll see what else. The thing with me is that I'm like I can see like I can watch the trailers for like new games and be like, oh, this game looks really nice, or it looks interesting, but I don't really get invested in a game based on just a trailer. Like I have to play it. Like that's the only way that I'll get invested into it.
Okay,
So
fair enough.
um so I don't really have any other games. I
Yo,
mean, then again, Age of Calamity, I've never played it, and here I am. But
I guess you
I'll do
kind of
that.
played it though with Hyrule Warriors. It's gonna be
Yeah,
similar.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, that's my picks.
Cool. Hey, keep an eye out on a Sakura of Rice and Ruin. That game looks fire, son. I think you might like it.
There's a lot of games that look pretty, like they look really nice, like
Yeah,
the graphics, very colorful and bright. And
yeah,
um,
yeah.
so so yeah, I'll be on the lookout. I guess I'll just wait for Luis to get them to try it out, and then I'll try it out as
All right, all right. Well, thanks for sharing, y'all.
well.